organic. Unique. Yes. It's is it 9 or 10?
9, I think.
Yeah, we're down at we're at 9%.
We're down at 9%.
Well, that's good to see.
A mere 9%.
Yeah.
That's like a doodle.
So this is like is this what you're talking about with your blonde sort of styles, or
Yes.
what?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, strong blonde. So very, very, always has a good head from the yeast.
Yeah, I was going to say I was going to make a comment then, but I won't. It's good.
Mine
Definitely a little sparkly.
Mine doesn't. That's because I just ate a heap of pizza and all the oil has gone into this and just dispersed. So that is how that's how mine looked before I ate pizza.
And I'm eating pizza, but I'm just a little bit neater and tidier than David.
That's also true.
Big moustache, maybe.
Big moustache.
It's just a nice triple, I like it.
But the rich, probably less thirst quenching. And you can drink it.
It's fruity. As it's warming up, it's
fruity. It's
and
really
crashing. Well, I've got quite a salty pizza.
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
Well,
Really flavourful.
Yeah, that's
Exception.
no, it's just it's going. I when I was talking to people at the bar, they just had their pizza and they just got their pizza and sat down and they were just scoffing their pizza and the beer comes out. For some reason, they're like, "Oh, I've got to finish the pizza first." One.
Yeah.
And they're like, "What do you mean? This is kind of why we use pizza. It's really, really good with beer."
Yeah.
And they kept saying, "Oh, okay." They're kind of a bit weird. It's the ones behind you.
It was behind me.
Yeah.
Oh. Which ones?
See that soil type there? Yeah. But yeah, as I said, it was just one of those. Australians are so used to drinking beer and not eating. It's really strange. Whereas Europeans, obviously, alcohol and food just always seem to be together. Or for wine, particularly spirits. I mean, the only thing they don't seem to drink with is grappa, which is horrific. It's just terrible.
So where would you put, thinking about other triples you've had, Davey, compare, contrast?
For me, I think the flavour's all there. I get full fruity flavour from the yeast. I have a very, very, very slight gripe with this one, which is, it's minor because, seriously, when I was drinking it with the pizza, I loved it. I think this is a great beer to have with food. I loved it. My slight gripe is I get a slight alcohol burn at the back end. It's a 9% beer. Probably should expect it anyway. However, apart from that, this is delicious beer. The fruity esters you get from the yeast are absolutely amazing.
So one of my problems sometimes with the triple, do they use the dextrose often in triples? So I sometimes find it a little bit too dry.
Well, I don't know about dextrose. They'll definitely bump up the candy sugars as well. I don't know about dextrose. I could not tell you about that.
Well, that's the Duvel
I'm not a
special.
Belgian brewer, so I couldn't
Yeah.
really.
But sometimes I find when dextrose is a really, really fast fermenting, easy fermenting sugar, and it's added to increase alcohol, but also to dry out the beer. It's a classic. It's the Duvel signature, and I sometimes find that can make the beer a bit drier than I like. And you hit the hammer on the head or the nail on the head when you said that the fruity esters are there, and that's something sometimes I don't get that with the triples enough.
Yeah.
I quite like it, but it comes through strongly.
I really enjoy the esters. I would happily have another one. I'm very sad that it's almost done.
So you can buy some.
Oh,
So yeah, the question I was going to ask though is, so double, triple came from, the name came from?
3 times the amount of bags of barley.
So double comes from 2 times.
2 times.
And this is 3 times and is a lot lighter. Completely different style, massively different style.
Yes.
But if you wanted to have a supercharged double, what would you be looking for there? Is it a quad or?
Up from this is quadruple. And the double we had earlier was quite a
What's
Double
the
can
average?
go up to 7.5.
Oh, okay, right, yeah.
Yeah.
But I think when we get onto the oak strong dark
Yes,
ale,
that's
that's
what I
going to
mean.
be the equivalent of a double that is as strong as a triple. Does that make
That's
sense?
right.
Is that what you were talking about?
Yeah.
Yes.
So a Belgian strong dark ale
Yeah.
is going to be what you would think of the progression of a double, probably.
Okay.
Supposed to be
Yes.
I quite like the story of like having of the Duvel and the name of the Duvel and why it's called that. Called Devil because of quite high alcohol but very easy to drink. So, which is exactly like this beer. Like,
Yes.
I will absolutely
Yes.
find this very easy drinking.
That's the thing with dark beers. You don't get that drinkability.
Yes.
As soon as you go blonde, it looks like a lager, which it isn't. But it drinks like a lager, which is the tricky. That's why it's devilish.
Yeah, it is definitely.
You know?
So,
Right.
we're moving to the 10% territory. of
Yes,
some
we
darker
are.
beers
Which
now.
is the next one is the oak is the last one, so we've got La Forte.
La Forte,
La
yeah.
Forte,
Okay.
We'll be back if we
Yeah,
want to talk about that one.
that's in the That's true.
That's